Oh,
There we go.
See if I can pull a bigger one. Oh,
there we go. Actually had a cast without a bite. I don't know what's going on there. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Tom Goes Fishing. There we go. I know it's been a while, but recently had the opportunity to join my buddy Mike from the Bass Raider channel on a trip to the Castaic Upper Lake. This is my first time up there, guys.
Ooh, better.
Coming up on a year, I think. Didn't know what to expect, but you know,
bit better.
First place we stopped, we saw some fish chasing shad right up on the bank. So we quickly headed over. Now the boiling had died by the time we got over, but took the weightless fluke,
A little better fish.
fishing a nose hook, you know, and didn't take very long to find the fish. I mean, I don't even know how many hundreds of 1 to 2 pound stripers must have been, you know, along this shoreline here, because it was, you know, it was often, you know, cast after cast after cast to catching fish. We ended up spending almost 2 hours, you know, just in this pretty much this one spot, maybe 50 yards of shoreline. You know, I lost track of how many fish I caught that day. Had no idea when we were out there. I know I have at least 39 stripers that I captured on my camera, you know, just for myself. I know Mike had at least another 20 plus, you know, stripers that he boated as well. You know, just kind of an insane, you know, once in a lifetime type days. So after catching quite a few on the fluke, switched up. I bought this Imakatsu gazelle. It's like a finesse crawler. Originally bought it to throw at Balboa, but I haven't had a chance to really get out there with it. So I figured I would pull it out and see if I have any luck at Castaic. And
First cast.
it proved to be very popular with the stripers. You know, I got 3 of them really quick on it. I could have fished it, you know, all morning, but you know, the treble hooks were a bit of a pain, so I ended up switching back to the fluke, but got a few nice blow-ups on this gazelle. You know, very easy bait to fish, and obviously they loved it.
Oh.
There we go. I don't think that's how he intended to get hooked.
Oh.
There we go.
Yeah.
I get pretty lucky here. You know, tried to boat flip it, and right as I went to grab, you know, the fish, it pops off and really close to that lure, you know, hooking into my hand. Got really lucky. Pretty stupid on my part. You know, wasn't uncommon to get multiple bites, you know, in a single cast. Like if they missed, you know, I think there's one coming up later where, you know, I cast it out, get bit, have it hooked for a couple seconds, it pops off, and then just as quickly, you know, another one hits, and it was just, yeah. You know, every once in a while, fishing is just easy, and this was one of those days where fishing was just easy, you know.
Still pulling it. Oh.
most of the time, just a kind of a quick, steady pop and retrieve, you know, would trigger them. But there were a couple of times where, you know, you had to slow down just a little bit to get them to react and bite. God. There we go, finally. I don't know how many bites I got on that cast.
Green and getting bit every cast.
Yeah. You want to get me?
Yeah, I got hooked, lost one, and then hooked another one right after it.
Dang, dude. I think it might be a little wide open.
Yeah, most of these were cookie cutters. You know, I would say the vast majority were right around 1.5 pounds. Everything was probably between 1 and 2 pounds. But you know, using pretty light action gear. I think I was using a 7-foot medium light action rod, 6-pound test. You know, they put, as you can see, they put up a pretty spirited little fight.
Little higher. There we go. Perfect. Yeah.
This was just one of, I don't even know how many double ups that Mike and I had. So as I mentioned, most were, you know, around 1.5 pounds. There were, you know, some better sized fish in the mix. I know Mike had got one that I think went over 3 pounds, and then I finally hooked into this one, and you know, not a massive striper by any means, you know, but on the light gear, you know, pretty nice size, a lot of fun. I think this might be my best of the day.
Yeah.
Still not as good as yours, but probably 2.5, close to 3 pounds.
That's a good one, dude.
Nice 3 1/4 pounder to go in with all those 1 to 2 pounders. Always fun on a light action rod. Mike and I were kind of surprised that we weren't finding any largemouths mixed in with these stripers. But eventually, you know, I ended up finding a couple. I think this is the only one that I actually got on camera.
Oh, another largemouth.
Show that back camera. Show that proof.
Yeah.
Little largie on the fluke.